Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more Attack on Titan. You guys, I am very excited. If you are joining me early today, you know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, please know I'm sending you those big old hugs right through the screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon will be in the description down below. So, as you all know from last time, I really enjoyed the last episode because it was a Sasha-centric episode, and I love Sasha. She's my girl. I was not surprised about her origin story, but definitely, I think it gave a little bit more kind of grounded perspective into her kind of funny, fun personality. We know, there was an actual reason she was always so hungry, and that's because they were, losing a lot of their resources to people who were trying to settle in the same forest as them because of, being displaced by all the events with Titans and everything, which is kind of a serious thing, it was just kind of funny when they first introduced her. It was she's always hungry, and I'm like, yeah, I'm always hungry too. And then I was like, oh, but she actually had actual hunger, which is not funny. But it was a great episode about her, and I loved seeing her kind of discover along the way of trying to protect this little girl in her village of the journey that she's had and the things that she's learned about herself. We saw her with her dad kind of kind of having this attitude of we should kind of just take care of ourselves. And her dad was like, nah, that's not really how it works, And I feel like through working with a team and everything, she's learned a lot about herself and how to, help others. And I think that's awesome. And I also noticed one thing. So in one of the OVAs, a name was mentioned, and a couple of you were like, pay really close attention to what was said in that one scene. And I think the line was person of Ymir. And I noticed in the flashback that Sasha had, one of our girls was named, her name was Ymir. And now I'm like, were they related? Or, I thought Ymir was a place, person of Ymir. But now I'm like, is it a family name? So are those two people related? Ilse and this other person? I don't know. So that'll be, was that what you guys were trying to get me to realize? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. But I really liked the last episode. It was, they kicked things off with such a weird tone in this season. It was nice to just kind of have a little bit more of a grounded episode and explore one of our characters that we don't know much about yet. Really glad that Sasha's family was all right in the midst of the Titan attack and everything. Sadly, I don't think Conny's family fared as well. We'll see, because I was saying basically a Titan fell on his house, which sounds almost humorous when you say it, but it's just so jarring and catastrophic. If they had a basement or something, they might have been all right. The roof was if you were on the second floor or something, no, you're gone. But I don't know if it's maybe they weren't in the house. I don't know. But that begs another question. How did a Titan fall on the house? Which is kind of what they were trying to figure out. It almost looked like it was thrown onto the house. It didn't look like it just kind of tripped and fell. I mean, it was beached on the house. I don't even know anymore. And I really don't even know what to think about the Beast Titan either. I did have one theory a few episodes ago when we first saw the Beast Titan, that there was something about the way that the Beast Titan spoke with, I guess it was Mike. I got really confused, sorry, because they spelled his name differently in the subtitles. He almost kind of sounded like humans were the newer species. So now I'm kind of wondering, have are Titans that new? We know that like they supposedly came about like what was like 100 years ago or so, and the walls were built. But wow, now we know that's kind of like the walls aren't really walls. The walls are Titans. So it kind of makes me wonder, are there, we know there are Titans who talk now. Like that's just a thing, apparently. And we know there are Titans that are walls, and maybe like the Titans were here first. I don't know. That's kind of like one of my paranoid theories. But I just get the feeling this season's going to be really weird and really loaded with a lot of questions, and I just feel like it's going to be a very thematic, like a lot of symbolism and things like that. So I'll be doing my best to pay really close attention to all the details. But I'm excited and scared at the same time. So I have no clue what's going to happen next. I don't know if we're going to get anything. Like for all I know, they're not going to get into anything more with like Beast Titan or anything like that till like season 3 or beyond. I don't even know. So I'm excited, scared, and ready to get started on the next episode. What do you say we watch more Attack on Titan? Let's go. No! They're all gone. That's what I was afraid of.
全員逃げたんだよ。誰も食われてないってことだ。家族も村の人も。そうか。そうですよね。
I hope so.
だって巨人に食われて一切痕跡。
巨人が誰もいないはずの空き家をこうも徹底的に壊したりするものか。
That's a fair question. Again, it seems like Titans have motive.
あの馬小屋だ。馬なしで逃げても生存の可能性は相当薄いだろう。
Don't tell me they can turn people into Titans. No. 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 Oh my god, I was right. Oh my god, they turn people into Titans. Oh my god. Why would it say welcome home? Oh my god, why would it say welcome home? Why would it say that? Why is it talking? It's his mom! Oh my god!
私はここで最善を尽くしたい。だって私は自分で調査兵団を選んだんだから。
I love her.
あなたはそうじゃないでしょ。あの時調査兵団を選んだのは私。お前のためにとでも言いたいのか。
Yeah.
じゃあなんで今ここ私にそこまでするの？私の生まれた家と関係ある。
Her... Now, what now?
ああ。
Something's not right.
ハネス隊長、どうかされましたか？未だに一匹も
Oh yeah, something's wrong, you guys. Yeah, things were weird in the town too because all those horses were still there and there was no blood and no people. Oh, see, you could like psych yourself out like that. Oh, it's other people. So, wait. Oh, he's just poking the bear. Yeah, because usually like anything just kind of disintegrates. What if the whole wall was made of that? Oh, the walls are Titans. Armin was right. They've been protecting them this whole time. Yeah. Armin's always right. Get used to it, guys. Woo!
このままじゃ破壊されたウォールローゼを塞ぐのは困難だろう。穴を塞ぐのに適した岩でもない限りはね。
The perfect
巨
boulder
人化したエレンが
could.
放火する巨人の能力で
Does he have the hardening
壁を塞げるのだとしたら
ability? Have we ever seen him use that?
出た後も蒸発せずに石化した巨像を残せるのなら、あるいは
It'll just stay there. Oh. Either that or Eren's gonna be on that wall for a long time.
それにそのやり方が可能なら、ボールマリアの奪還も明るいですよ。
Take him repair it.
穴を塞げるかどうかにかかっているんですね。
Yeah, he's gonna have to work on that hardening.
やるしかねえだろ。
Gotta survive, you guys. Yeah.
兵団もそれに視力を尽くす以外にやることはねえはずだ。
Failure's not an option.
必ず穴を塞ぎます。本当なら、全ての答えがあるはずだ。
I'm gonna make some predictions about the basement after this. Okay, well, worshipping the walls makes a lot more sense now because they're sentient. We get Levi giving him a swift kick to the rear.
壁が破壊されちまったんだからね。
No.
巨人で満たすことに成功すれば、みんな巨人のくせえ口の中で人生最悪の気分を味わい、その生涯を終える。
Is that what they want? They want the Titans to come out? That's why they worship the walls?
時間がない。わかるだろう。話すか黙るかはっきりしろよ。お願いですから。
He knows about what she found. How did this all get started?
その大いなる意志により監視するよう命じられた人物の
Oh! Who is it? What? Give me the name.
その人物は今年調査兵団に入団したと聞いた。
Who is it? Who is it? It's Ymir, isn't it? Is it Ymir?
104機調査兵。
Is it Sasha?
サシャ・ブラウスです。
Oh,
104機だから今は。
did they say the name and we didn't see it because Sasha came in?
僕に言ったところ、上官殿から分隊長宛ての書類をお預かりしました。書類？わかった。ご苦労さん。
Good job, Sasha. Oh, she got some food. Oh, they didn't say it yet. Also, Sasha's adorable. Is it Christa? Oh my god. Oh! Oh! Wait, oh my god. I'm here. Oh. What was he looking at that he was about to say something so serious to her? Because of the moonlight? Oh no, it's that one again! Ah. No, oh no. Yeah, it's exactly like a beast. I noticed Ymir was just looking around to see everyone else's reaction. She wasn't really that surprised. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Future's in your hands. My baby boy's on it. Yeah, I don't think you had to tell her twice. Don't mess this up, Eren. He's gonna do fine. Gotta learn balance, honey. Right. He can do it. He can balance it. Guard Castle. Oh, okay, yep. You guys, I have so many things I want to say because there's all kinds of things wrong here. I have so many theories, you guys. Oh, I have so many theories. Okay, let's talk. First and foremost, I want to talk about Ymir and Christa. So we know that Krista's name was specifically given as someone to, like, watch out for. I don't know if she's supposed to be, like, protected or if she's definitely involved somehow, or, like, what exactly the connection is. But we know that Christa was telling Ymir just a few scenes earlier, you know, why did you join? Because, you know, was it because of me? Was it because of my family? So does her family hold some kind of secret to the Titans? And she's friends with Ymir, and we know that a Titan has audibly said, person of Ymir. Is it because of their... Are they connected, Ymir and Christa? Like, aside from just being friends? Or maybe it was... I'm trying to put together in my head of why that Titan would have said person of Ymir. And Ymir is that girl's name, and Christa is friends with Ymir, and Christa is implicated in the secret of the Wall Titans somehow. Or not even so much in the secret of the Wall Titans, but when Hanji was asking Pastor Nick about, you know, who is this all orchestrated by? God? And he was like, no, I can't tell you, but I can give you, like, a name that's important. So is Krista's family involved in orchestrating the whole thing with the... I don't even know, you guys. I don't even know. Okay, let's talk about Conny and what he heard. So we know it's a very, very weird situation with the whole town that they went to, like Connie's town. Like, there was no blood, there were no people, and all the horses were there. So they're like, oh, people escaped, but why didn't they take the horses? And there was no blood, but we had couldn't tell if it was a male or female Titan. It really could have been either. Saying to Conny, the one that was on top of his house, was that how it got on top of the house? If it was a person inside the house and it suddenly turned into a Titan, it may have been on top of the house. I think it was Connie's mom, because he was like, wait, but my mom, and the Titan said, welcome home to Conny. Are people turning into Titans? Not in the way we've seen, but are they just naturally or unnaturally, but somehow turning into Titans? That would explain how there are so many Titans. And someone even said in this episode, like, their strength is in their numbers. How are they reproducing? They don't have reproductive organs. So how would they reproduce unless people are turning into Titans? Here's my theory. People can turn into Titans. I don't know how, although we had a very creepy visual of a priest standing with a bunch of, like, people or kids who are, like, eating off of a dead something. Maybe consumption of Titans. You can turn into a Titan. I don't know. It's just one theory. But here's my theory. People can and have been turning into Titans. They usually turn into the aberrant or abnormal or whatever, the ones who are all, like, look like very bizarre drunk people. Eren's dad, or a group of scientists unknown to me, did something to Eren and Annie to enhance this process so that they didn't just turn into Titans, they turned into powerful, intelligent, different looking, muscular, etc., Titans. That's my theory right now. I don't know about the Wall Titans, because we know Annie's crystallization is the same, almost like chemically the same as the walls. So I don't know if the wall titans are manufactured. I don't know if the wall titans are the original titans. I honestly have no clue. But I'm going to keep thinking it over and theorizing. And I hope you guys enjoy the all kinds of bizarre stuff that I come out with, because my brain's just going to be like racing a mile a minute from now on. What else in the episode? Sasha got a snack. That was awesome. We got the stuff with Ymir and Christa. Oh, what was with that moonlight coming out exactly when she was like, oh man, Foley, there was some moonlight. And then the moon came out. And then the moon seemed to allow the titans to come out. Now we know Pastor Nick was saying they cannot, like, you cannot expose the wall titans to sunlight. Like, it will apparently kill them, destroy them, whatever. But it seems like most titans can't come out at night. They have to come out in sunlight. So maybe the moonlight coming out allowed those titans to be active. I don't know. The whole thing feels very orchestrated. Just when she said that and the moon came right out, I'm like, hang on a sec. Like, is there someone up there, like, doing, like, AV effects and, like, is this, like, a huge studio that they're in? What was that movie? Was it the one with Jim Carrey where he's just, like, living in a studio or something? Like a movie studio? Truman Show? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Where he's just, like, living in a big... What if they're just living in, like, a small manufactured part of the world that's, like, just either entertainment or, like, just some kind of a planned small portion of the world for, like, some bigger, larger population. Titans, other humans, I don't know. I have so many theories. I'm gonna go, like, just rest and breathe and get a snack before I start the next episode, because my mind's, like, racing. My mind's racing, my heart is racing. But, you guys, it's gonna be a crazy ride. Oh, it's going to be a crazy ride. Thank you so much for watching along with me. I had a blast today. I hope you had a blast watching along with me. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.